Hey YouTube, Tootie back. This is a fucking gonna be an epic, absolutely epic car boot. Pickups first, car boots after. Got some cracking stuff here, guys. The vest is back. It's fucking roasting. Right. First things first, all the new subs. Brilliant. Many thanks, guys. Really do appreciate it. Like I said before, no real point doing this unless someone's watching. I would still do it for myself, but it's nice that people watch. So, as Rich would say, it's a big thumbs up for me. So I appreciate that, guys. I may be swigging this quite a bit because it's roasted. Okay. Right. So, secondly, everyone's got this. Everyone. Most people got this. Mine came Friday. Just finished work. Literally walked through the door. Yodel knocked the door. So everyone's gonna know what it is. I thought it turned up while I was at work, but obviously I hadn't. Just got in from work. Had my tea. Had a couple of beers and watched the football. To be honest, I didn't even get a chance. Yesterday I was out all day seeing family. So here's a box. And in said box is, of course, the collector's limited edition, whatever you want to call it, Mario Kart 8. I've not. The game is still in the cellophane. I'll show you. I've not had a chance yet. I haven't had a chance, and obviously with the weather being like it is today, I might get a chance later on. I'll see. But I'm gonna get back in now. It does look very good. Some of the videos I've watched, a few people, Sean, Fagan RS, did a very good first impressions view. I thought it was very honest. And then subsequently went back and sort of said, to be fair, it probably needs, you know, later on it gets better. My guess is what they've done, like Nintendo always do. The first bit's really easy-ish, too easy maybe. Even my mate said it's a bit lackluster, the mushroom cup. Then it gets to the real meat and potatoes of it all. But if you think about it from a gamer perspective, if you've got young kids, if it's too fucking hard, they're not going to play it. So Nintendo being Nintendo, been quite savvy there, I suppose. Us older guys probably don't appreciate it, I don't suppose, too much. And so you've all seen these. You get like a little free little nice keyring, and the thing that I was mainly after, but the big difference between this one and the game one is you get a nice Bullet Bill t-shirt, which is awesome. So yeah, I have got it. I will be playing that at some point. It will get played. There's no doubt about it. So that's that. It's pissing out of me again. Okay, quick. I say quick, it's not going to be quick at all, it's a fucking lie. Pickups out in the wild, out and about, eBay, blah, blah, all that kind of shite. CX, I mentioned before, I had some credit. I think I took a couple of them PS3 and 360 games in, DS games, I can't remember now, Wii games, I don't know. I had some credit, picked up 2 games. Like I said before, I make no bones about doing this. It's just fucking no-brainer. Picked up on the Wii U again, funnily enough, is Adventure Time. So the daughter's got that on the PS3. I've seen it on the Wii U. Don't really see that about too much. I know you can get it online, but out in the shops, it's quite hard to find. Well, I haven't seen it anyway. So yeah, bought for 25 quid. And another one towards a Cube collection is Lost Kingdoms. Again, for a £5. All complete. I mean, to be honest, this game, I've not seen that in the wild before. I wouldn't necessarily pay £5 at a car boot or anything, but when you trade it, to be fair, I probably paid about £1 for Mario Kart or whatever it was, whatever game it wasn't Mario Kart. I don't know, whatever DS game it was. So I effectively got this for a couple of quid. You know, not the £5. It's spent on it. Okay. Charity shop, £2. Harry Potter, Lego Harry Potter, PSP. Here's 1 to 4. Another one for the collection, for the Cube collection, which seems to be sort of coming along quite nicely. Tony Hawk's Underground, all complete, all there. One that was needed. Weird these games, I said before, especially across PS2 and stuff like that. I also get which ones I've got and haven't got. And I took a punt on that because I thought I'd got it, and oh, I hadn't. It's always nice when that happens. Can't remember seeing this now. I can't remember now where I've got this from. But anyway, I've got this already. This is another copy. Oh yeah, it's crack converters. Yeah, it's crack converters. I told you I forgot. It is quite a good game actually. Splatterhouse, Splattermaster. Obviously, a take on Splatterhouse. So yeah, that's, you know, if anyone wants to trade that or whatever, I'll just move it on. A couple of Wii games, which I paid the grand total of £3 for. Unfortunately, one is missing the manual. I was a bit pissed off about. I've been looking at this game in game, funnily enough, and they're still looking for, I think it's £4.50. Can't remember who picked this up. Someone else picked this up and said it's a good laugh. It's Hot Shots, similar to Hot Shots, same people do it. Tecmo, Panga Golf with style. It was a quid. You can't beat that, but it is missing the manual, fortunately. Which is a bit of a bummer. I mean, they make much to the manuals anyway, is there really? This one quite happy to get. This is a Rising Star game. This one was £2. This is Super Swing Golf. Two squidders. To be fair, the old Wii manuals are quite chunky, so might be missing a trip with that Panga Golf. I'm sure it'll crop up somewhere again at some point. Bit of a Gradius on, or Gradius when they say it. It's running on. I dug out one of the American SNESes. Try that wild card. Excuse me. It works. Wild card works, by the way. At least the pass-through works. Unfortunately, my PC hasn't got floppy drive, so today I was actually looking for a USB floppy disk drive, just to try put some ROMs on, just to see if the floppy drive works. Don't know yet. To be honest, I didn't really buy it for that anyway. It's a nice novelty item, and it's quite a good pass-through cart. Weirdly enough, here's a question then. It's NTSC. When I put certain games in, obviously it's not region free, so it doesn't allow the games to play. Even on the end, even with a action replay, which I'm guessing is the power one, it still won't allow the games to play. So I'm guessing I need like an American or NTSC action replay, or an American NTSC region converter, which I think they're very few and far between. Because I looked online, a lot of people saying, well, why the fuck do you want to play shitty PAL games when you've got superior NTSC? And there weren't many PAL exclusives. So I don't know. And then what I don't really want to do is lift the chip, on the lockout chip on that, because I've heard it then stops games like Mario RPG working and stuff like that. So I don't know. I might just get dig another SNES out and have a PAL and fucking. And it's not 60 Hz and I can't bother to mod them. Oh, pain in the arse. But it works anyway. The wild card works. Right. Sticking with Cube, charity shop special, no instructions, is Scooby-Doo 100 Nights of Fright. I think it was a couple of quid, £1.99, something like that. I knew I'd needed it anyway. And this was off of eBay. I missed out on the other one actually. This was £2, £2.10 or something. Split this out Pandora tomorrow. The one that I missed out on is the last one that I need as well. Double Agent. Bollocks. Missed out on that by something stupid like fucking 20p or 30p or something, which is a bit annoying. Random charity shop find for 50p. Pokemon Snap Guide, Prima one. Can't. It's not been filled out at the back, some like little note thing. So yeah, it's a fairly good nick. 50p. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Fucking roasting. Oh. Right, what else have we got? Oh, I forgot to mention this. Looking back now, and I should have mentioned it on my competition. By the way, oh yeah, the competition. keep entering, guys. You've got till two weeks, 15th of June anyway. So I'm gonna close it at the 15th of June, 2 weeks today or whatever it is. Close on the 15th of June. So you've got 2 weeks to like, thumbs up, subscribe and all that shit. Obviously I'm not going to be able to do it like straight away on the 15th, so that's when it'll close. Take me like probably the best part of that week to compile and check and all that kind of shite. And then I'm hoping on the following Sunday do the draw, if you like. But what I did neglect to say, with the turbo graphics of the sort of PC Engine, which everyone seems to want, it does include blazing lasers. And the reason for that is because I managed to pick myself up a box copy off of the Flea of the Bay. So I was always gunning to get this, and it was 99p. Mark Hornsborough Speciale. Check that fucker out. I was well surprised I won that. I really was, for 99p. Fucking bargain that is. So yeah, just for clarification's sake, it doesn't include this one. It includes just a loose cart. Yeah, a lot of people put their eyes on that one, I think. Okay. Oh, it's roasted today. Okay. Off of Facebook, FaceBay, whatever you want to call it. There's a guy there put these advertises on. Literally, I don't know, I was pissed about. I was talking to someone, I can't remember now, and they popped up. And I looked at them, did a double take. I was like, that looks quite a good deal. I weren't too sure. I was like, it sounds a good deal, so I thought, fuck it. I said to the guy, yeah, I'll have them. So fair play to him. He's like, yeah, not a problem. I then sat there 1 minute. I was like, fuck. I didn't even check. I didn't, check eBay. So I sort of hopped over there, had a quick look. Thought, yeah, it's not too bad. What it asked for. I hadn't paid for any money yet at this point. So I thought, oh, I'm not sure. It was one of them ones that's on the verge of being actually paying for what they're worth, or getting a quite a good deal. So I messaged Adam Shocks, because I know he's the man for this system, and you probably guess what games they are already. Told him, and he went, actually, yeah, that's not too bad, mate. Condition wise, they're not mint. I'm guessing if they're mint, there would be a lot more money, but they're pretty good, to be honest. It's just shelfware. Subsequently, then the guy when I was chatting to the guy about paying him, and I think he must have gone offline for whatever reason. Got chatting to him. Said, "Yeah, I've got a few more bits. Got these, got that." Sent me some pictures. There was one game, and I thought, actually, yeah, that's not bad. What will you do the 3 of these games for? And he, I think it was 42 quid delivered. So this one, the one sort of freebie one, if you like, it's got some wear to it. Let's put it that way. A few dinks, which I'm not too fussed about. Would have been nice not to have them. There's a bit here at the front which I'm pretty sure I can get off and clean up a little bit, so it's not too bad. So what I've got is 3 Saturn games, 42 quid delivered, and to be fair, the fucking packaging was spot on. Can't fault the guy at all. So the freebie one is Earthworm Jim 2 on the Saturn, like I said, on the Saturn. So this does it. It's got a few, like there's an old sticker there, which I'm sure I can get that residue off. That don't bother me. Obviously, at some point, there's been a sticker that's gone around the back. Look, which is a bit of a pisser, I must admit. But like Adam says, you're very lucky with some of these boxes. The internals and the manual are fine. It's obviously just the outside just took a beating, which it would do, wouldn't it? But the wonderful Saturn cases. And so the 2 main ones that I was after, that I got, that kind of clean me out a little bit, to be fair, is the Discworlds. So I got Discworld 1. Again, this is the old style. I get, like I say, these two aren't that bad at all. This is just shelfware. And inside they're fine. Obviously, even on the PlayStation, these are quite sought after games. And even better is Discworld 2, which is excellent. There's nothing wrong with this one at all. Except the disc keeps jumping out. But yeah, that's fine. So, yeah, you could probably argue, Tooty, you could have, 42 quid you could have bought one really good shooter for the PC Engine. But I don't know. It's just something about the point and click, the adventure games. I decided to like them. And like I say, I know they're quite well. I've got both on the PlayStation 1, and they're quite sought after games. You know, they ain't common titles to get older. So I thought, like I say, the way the guy packaged it probably cost him a good £5 odd easy, if not more, to send them over. So that weren't too bad. God, that feels good. Okay, I've got an awesome, it's not a trade, it's a purchase from a tuber to show you. I'll leave that one till last. But I don't know actually, because what I've managed to grab here, in terms of holy shitness, they're probably on par, to be fair. I'll do the trade. I'll do the purchase from the YouTuber first, because to be fair, it was a cash deal, and he's really hooked me. Oh, you know what? I'm such a dickhead. I knew I'd do this. Last thing from the charity shop. One of the ones I always go to. The guy who knows me there. I was chatting to him the week before he was on holiday. I think that's what it was. A few of the guys in there kind of know me a little bit, and sort of said, "Oh no, he's on holiday. Nathan's on holiday." So no worries. So I popped in there on Saturday before I was going over to see the family. Because I took my daughters over. I said, "Oh, I'll have to go up and get the bus." I thought, while we're going to get the bus, we'll have a quick look round, as you do. And fucking bagfuls of stuff, didn't I? Not bagfuls, that's a lie. I had a big bag that contained this item. Anyway, walked in there, and the guy goes, "Oh, I've got something for you." Because you never believe it. And he was really excited. And he showed me. I was like, oh, okay, I thought it was going to be something better. And then when he said the price, I was like, yeah, I'll take that. I think I might have missed out on one thing that he offered me, which I'm kicking myself for now. Purely just to move on. It's an 8-bit computer. It's a 16-bit computer. Which now I'm regretting, because I should have just grabbed it and I could have just moved it on and like I say, put the funds towards other stuff. But them's the breaks. So anyway, for £5, £5 English pounds, this has got all the hookups. I'm not going to show you. You've seen all these fucking things a million times before. I've got me a Mega Drive, the classic Mega Drive. I mean, I love this machine's quality. To mod this, it's fucking immense. It's just so robust. Yeah. So Mega Drive with a pad, with a power pack, blah blah blah, and a couple of games. At first, I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, really?" But I thought for £5, I'll take it anyway. Beating up Sonic. It's got a bit of a lift there. No manual. Sonic. Mega Games 1. Yeah, some people might want these, you know, you never know. I hate that the cartridge just got turned over. And then at the bottom of this bag, because it's in a bag, I found these two. I thought, actually, that's just not too bad. This game I've got it boxed. It's a trade. That was a trade with the Car Boot Gamer. He's gone off the radar. I've only seen him for about 2 years now. The Car Boot Gamer. We did a trade. That's for Turbo Outrun. But I've got that. Obviously, got that complete. But Turbo Outrun. That's not. I don't think that's that bad on the Mega Drive. And a nice condition actually, box wise and everything else, is Sonic 2. No manual though. £5. You know, Mega Drive. Okay. Right. Didn't them. Right. So the sort of cash deal, if you like. Again, you know, make no bones about it. This has all been funded from other bits. YouTuber, good YouTuber on here. Well, good YouTuber to me is Carl. Carl? Fucking Carl? Who's Carl? Not Carl. There's too many Carls. Charles Meekins. I mentioned it before. He sent me the Pac-Man game. He sent me loads of cool stuff. He has. He messaged me. Said, "Oh, I'm looking to move on I think it was all of his Mega Drive collection. I can't remember now, but he used to fund to get a new iPad or something like that. And he sort of said to me, "Oh, which games do you need?" So I just went, "I don't fucking know. I'll send you the retro collect list." There's one missing on there. I think Alex Kidd. I still haven't got Alex Kidd in Enchanted Castle. I went, "Yeah, well, yeah, I guess I do need it," kind of thing. So he asked me value this, that, and the other, and I was like, "Look, a couple of quid to me, mate." So chances are, there's a good chance that kind of game I may find at the booter. I'm not overly fussed. I said, "Look, to be honest, what I'd probably prefer is just to bundle a load together. That way, you get a bigger lump sum. I'll probably get a little bit of a better deal, and everyone's happy." So, and true to his word, he went away, checked my list, and come back and goes, "Right, I've looked. These are the ones I've got that you need." But yeah, sound. There's some fucking bouting titles in here. Absolutely bouting. Ones that I've been looking at for a long time. There's a couple that are just nice to have, don't get me wrong. But there's some that I thought, fucking hell, I'm glad to have that. There's one that I'd wish as well that I've got on the Super Nintendo, but I'll come to that one anyway. So, me and Charles come to work something out. It really hooked me up, big time. No doubt, no ifs, no buts. Then again, I suppose, for him, he hasn't got any of the bullshit for eBay, he hasn't got any of the fucking arsehole saying stuff hasn't turned up, it's not in the condition described, hasn't got any fees, yada 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 yada, blah blah blah, all that crap. So, obviously Mega Drive games. There is 11 here, and he really sorted me out. In terms of goodness, rareness, I don't know how you want to, what word you want to use. One of the games I actually thought I had. When he told me, "Oh, you ain't got that one," I thought, fucking sure I got that. But I hadn't, and I checked on my shelf and I hadn't got it. I had it at Loose Cart. And I think that's what threw me. And I think because I had it at Loose Cart, I just thought, I want it complete. It's one of the ones I wanted complete. I don't, you know what, I'm struggling to try and put these into any sort of order. So again, check Charles out. He's doing a few gameplays. I think he's doing gameplays of his Mega Drive stuff that obviously he then subsequently wants to move on. But check him out. I'm guessing he's probably still got some Mega Drive games for sale. So if you are in the market for some games, like I say, drop him a PM. He'll hook you up. More than trustworthy. You know, no doubt about it. Tootie stamp of approval. If that fucking counts for anything, which you probably don't. Anyway, fucking get to the games, you twat. We've got Marco's Magic Football, and these, to be fair, he sort of said, "Oh, a few of the manuals are a little bit, they've got a couple of dog ears on them." I think that at worst, I think. But the only one thing that did annoy me, none of them got hang tabs. And it's like a fucking Ninja Bear Hook thing. Someone's literally gone through and snipped off, like perfectly snipped off, all of the hang tabs, which is really annoying. I hope that weren't you, Charles. But yeah, it's really annoying. Literally, it's like smooth as anything. Like I don't know. Anyway, Marco's Magic Football. I'm going to show you inside. That was what I was going to say. I ain't going to show you inside because this is a weird one, right? These cases definitely evolved. I think there's a 3-stage evolution to the Mega Drive case. So ordinarily you get like the half and half one, yeah? The half and half Mega Drive case, which you see with Sonic, yeah? The half and half, as you open it up, you get that like little box clasp, and then you get the sort of clasp there to hold the manual in, yeah? Then I thought they went to the blue box ones, which is like the 3/4, where, let's see if I've got one to hand. Essentially where it's kind of like, the join is like over here, and then inside, the holder is like 2 lugs that come out. That's what I thought that was it. So there's a couple of games in here that literally threw me. So this, Marco's being one of them, right? It's a half and half. I thought it was going to be a normal half and half case. But as you open it up, it's got the blue, sort of what I call the blue label holder. And then it's got this weird funky manual holder, which is like these little lugs here, but then you have to slip it underneath these grips at the top. And it's it's bullshit. So yeah, I think there's at least 3 evolutions of a Mega Drive case. I don't know what's wrong with the blue label and the first one, to be honest, but in fact the problem with the first one is them lugs at either top, the manual used to burn fall out. The Blue Label one, which I'll show you here actually, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. This is what I'm talking about, look. So you see it? See, it's like a 3/4 lip. And then that is the perfect way with the 2 lugs to hold a manual. And it has that same holder, you see? So I'll just show you old Marco's football. The same holder, but then the way the manual's gripped is different. But that is, I think that is a superior case. So why did they fuck Saturn cases up? And the Dreamcast card. That could go on for days. Flintstones. Again, traditional case. Not gonna do it. They're all complete. Sylvester and Tweety in Cagey Keepers. Looks quite a good game actually. This does. Bizarrely as well, this is like what I would class as a blue label case. It's not Blue Label. Cannon Fodder. Never played on the Mega Drive. Had it on the Super Nintendo. Said that a few times. This is a Blue Label. Very good. Wonderful case. Now, right. This is an early release title. I remember this in the arcades. And for me, surprisingly, given it's an early release title, I don't see many of them about. I've never seen it in a while. I'm not sure eBay wise what it goes for or whatever, but I think it's one of these ones that just sort of slips under the radar quite a lot. And it's Crackdown. I mean, look at that box art. But yeah, I remember playing this in the arcades. Again, great condition. I can't say enough good things about Charles. Really sorted me out. This one's funny because Lead Retro Chef said it's crap. This version's crap. I haven't got the Super Nintendo version. I had it as when I was a youth. I wouldn't mind it again for the SNES, to be honest. I'm happy to get on the Mega Drive. And it's Zombies, or Zombies Ate My Neighbour. Again, this is the one that had a few dog ears. So what I've done is just turn the manual around to try and flatten it out. That's all that's wrong with them. Just a couple of dog ears, mate. But yeah, B-movie fun with that one, definitely, for sure. Right, sort of. This is a top 5 with Zombies, to be fair. Excuse me. Right, this is one I thought I had. I swore blind I had it. I got confused. I think I've got confused with the Master System. This is probably. I had this loose card which was gifted to me, and I don't know why. I think I must have just said, you know, I want it complete. It is Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. This is probably the worst condition manual, and only because I think the back has got a couple of little tears that. But mate, I ain't gonna fucking. The manual's gonna stay in there. He was a little bit worried, to be fair, about the manuals, but mate, they're fine, honestly. Right, my last 3. You know, some people would probably argue. This is one I want to get on the Super Nintendo as well. Another one. I know it's a good time, if you like. It's Rock and Roll Racing. Now this is pissing me off, because this is one of them blue box things, and you can't get the fucking, because the manual's so big you can't even get it under the hooks. See, why just not have the little clasps? I might change this, you know. I might change the case and put this in the clasp case, because it's just going to ruin the manual. It's going to do me head in even more. But yeah, great isometric racer, and do you know what? I've never played it. I've never played it on the Super Nintendo either, but I've heard good things about it. So that's a pretty good game. This one, I believe, I'm sure it's by them. I'm sure it is. I think. Actually, no, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say, I think this is the last one I need from this developer, but that's bullshit, because there's probably like shitloads more along that's going to get flamed to death. I'm pretty sure, and someone will probably tell me different. I'm sure this is by Treasure. It's Rice Star. I've got Sparkster. I've got Rocket Knight Adventure now, I do believe. Sparkster, Rice Star. Again, one of the ones that's had a couple. It had dog eared, so I've turned the manual around to try and flatten out a little bit. Again, excellent condition. Can't fault it. Wonderful. I'm like I say, I'm definitely going to swap rock and roll race now. And then the creme de la creme, which has really hooked me up with. I mean, even what I paid for all of what's there would have been a pretty good deal. This into the bargain was a no-brainer. There's a slight one little nick I've just noticed. I didn't even notice that before. Just out of the insert. To be honest, it don't really bother me that much. A well-used manual, but again, it's probably got it's all there. It's not a problem, and it's Castlevania, the new generation. So I'm really happy to have that. It really hooked me up big time. And obviously, you know, a lot of good things said about that. So that's the only little bit, and I could live with that, for fuck's sake. Inside, it's all fine. So what we'll do is pause it there, guys, because I need to get another drink, and I'll show you the last little bit. Change the game as well. Got fed up with that noise. Say music rather. Last bit then. Last sort of section of the pickups, if you like. So, ordinarily, what Charles has sent me would have been the creme de la creme. He really, like I say, hooked me up. Check him out. Can't reiterate that enough. Very trustworthy guy. Top stuff. This though, it beats it just purely for what I paid. On Gumtree, because I was off last week, half term with the kids. When did it come on? It was something like mid-afternoon, I think. Again, I was just pissing about. I can't remember what I was doing. I was probably watching YouTube, or I weren't gaming because I think it was one of the days it was a little bit warm. I was doing something anyway, and I don't sign up to any alerts or anything flash like that. I just, you know, every so often, probably once a day, or that's it. Just go on and check it if I even remember, right? And it's just look, it's a crapshoot. Went on there, I see this site on the site. Really? Is that right? And I thought there'd be a twist. You know, sometimes what people do, they sort of advertise something, and they'll put like £10,000 on it, or they'll do the other thing and say 99p and then say open to offers, or make me a reasonable offer. I thought it was going to be something along them lines, right? It'd been on half an hour, so I thought I may even have lost it even at half an hour. Messaged the woman, didn't hear anything back. Never mind. And it got to, so that was early in the afternoon. Got to the late afternoon. She replied back to me, sort of saying, yeah, it's still available. I asked her a couple of questions just to double check, you know, this, that and the other. She's like, yeah, it's fine. So, arranged to go over and get it. At first, I couldn't have gone over to get it till this weekend. And she sort of said, oh, I'm away at the weekend, and this, that and the other. And I sort of said, fuck that, I'm not going to leave it that long, because like I said to Lee Retro Chef, what tends to happen is when you sort of say to people, oh, yeah, I'll have it, then, you know, I'll come and collect it at such a time, which I think's happened to him. They go off, they have a look on eBay, or they speak to someone or whatever. My next door neighbour, my fucking uncle's half sister's fucking cousins told me it's worth 10 million quid. And then when you go to pick it up, it goes, oh, well, actually, I've checked on eBay and it's worth this much. So I thought, no, fuck that, I'm not going to let that happen. So I sort of managed to wrangle it so I could get over earlier. So I popped over and I grabbed it. I got it for steel. Well, I say steel, it's obviously a very good price for her because she was happy with it as well. Now initially, I thought, it's like my nails just bleeding here. I thought there'd be something wrong with it. I really did. I thought there'd be something wrong with this. So it was advertised for 25 quid. So for £25, I've got, and then 64. And it comes with these games. Now I looked at the games and thought, one of them I know I definitely got. The other one, not too sure of actually, to be fair. If I haven't got it in this variant anyway, so it's probably worth a keep. But the other one, I could probably just move on and get my money back. So thus, the bundle cost me nothing. So, it comes with a blue controller, and unfortunately it doesn't have the internals, so it's just a controller rattling around in the box, which I can live with. It's not the greatest, but for what I paid for it, I'm not going to argue, alright? So there's that. Ooh, my toes hurt now a little bit. Probably shouldn't have done that. I had a hangnail, and I've ripped it, now it's bleeding. Fucking hurts. Not that you want to know that, anyway. Right. So, it doesn't really matter which order I show these into. They're both fucking, absolutely fucking outstanding games. So the one that I looked at, thought, you know what, I could probably move that on. It's still technically sealed at one end. It's Ocarina. Now, the only defect, is that, as you see, it's where whoever had it has took that label off that side and fucked it up completely. A little bit of bowing just at the top there. And I'll show you inside, because like I say, it's still got the baggie. It's got all of the manual, all the gubbins, everything. So, worst case, I'll just move this on to pay for, sort that in a minute, to pay for the lot. So all that's happened is the tray hooks have popped out, look. It's got to rehook them in, look, I'll do it in a bit. And then the other game, which I'm not sure if I've got, you know. I don't know if I've got this, but it's Mario Kart 64. But this is obviously like the classics, bestsellers, player's choice, whatever edition you want to call it. Little bit of pen in the corner there, which I should be able to get off, hopefully without damaging it too much. And again, in the baggie, with a manual. What more can you say? In a very good condition. I mean, the box, a little bit, this way it's been opened, which you get that natural bowing where, you know, but not fucking argue with that. And the creme de la creme, the bargain, the bargainius of the deal is the N64 crystal blue, but it's the Mario variant. So I've got this, but mine actually, well, I've got this, I haven't got it, well I have, but mine's missing the controller. But this is I mean the box is in excellent condition, really is in very good condition. I think she said the kids played it then got bored. I'll very quickly, well, like I'm in any fucking rush, but I'll show you the insides. Now to be fair, a lot of this wasn't bagged up like this, but the bags and everything else were in there. They were just, it's what I used to do when, well, technically still do it. Like when I had the Wii U, and I always unpack everything, but I'll put all the packaging into the box, all the like little cable ties and everything else, which is what they've done. So it's literally the bag of all the manuals and everything else, and I'll just show you. Look, all the bags, all the original bags and everything else are there. All the cable ties are all there. Can't fault it. Absolute fucking bargain. Steal. As some people would say, I felt like I had to take my fucking mask off when I left her house, because I'm sure I robbed her. But that's what she asked, you know. I didn't even knock her down. There you go. Now, Because you know what happened when I fucking got to her house? She went, ooh, I've had a lot of people have messaged me about this. And to be fair to her, she did it where I think she just didn't put a phone number. So because I'd obviously emailed her and whatnot. She said, oh, I had a lot of interest. I thought, I'm not even going to attempt. Because if I say, oh, you take 20 quid, she'll just say, well, no, because I've got like a fucking queue of people, queue of lizards. They're all fucking licking the front door, all got the fucking tongue through the letterbox, one in the game, one in it, so I thought, bollocks to that, 25 quid, done deal. To be honest, I'm probably not going to get 25 quid for Ocarina of Time. 20 quid, yeah, maybe, at a push. So the only blemish on it is just that front, just that box, just the front of the box, just there, but what are you going to do? So that's just the stuff, because obviously there was no booter last week. So that's just a little bit, quite substantial actually, of items. Alright guys, so yeah, we're on to Tales of the Booter. I may change this game, pause it, be a different video, because I think that format works a little bit better, splitting it all up so you're not too bored of my fucking waffleage. Right, catch you in a bit.